Oil giant BP is selling a group of its Mexican oil fields valued at $7.9 billion. It's part of their strategy to unload assets following its 2010 spill in the area. Ginger Vaughn in Houston has more.
British energy giant BP, the world's third largest energy producer, is shedding what the company calls older non-strategic assets. The firm is asking for up to $7.9 billion for some of its oil fields in the Gulf of Mexico, according to Bloomberg News. It's all part of a plan to give BP more flexibility to reshape its U.S. operations by freeing up $5 to $6 billion in cash after taxes to pay down its liabilities.
It allows them to pursue projects that, they think they can get more oil out of, and it basically puts behind them what was, clearly the worst episode, I think, in their company's history. But by and large, it lets them pursue current projects. I don't think that they're going to use that money to go out and buy other, speculative properties. I think they will try and develop what they have.
BP's announcement to sell its Texas City refinery last week, along with Monday's agreement to sell another refinery in Carson, California, brings the firm's total value of its divestment since the beginning of 2010 to $26.5 billion.
Experts say this is a good strategy for BP. Sell $38 billion worth of assets by 2013 to repay bills related to cleanup, fines, and compensation from the Macondo spill in the Gulf of Mexico, the worst offshore oil spill in U.S. history, better known by the name of the oil rig involved, Deepwater Horizon. That incident resulted in 11 deaths, widespread environmental damage, and wiped out a third of BP's market value in the process.
Well, one of the reasons why BP might be interested in raising extra cash right now is to give it some more strategic flexibility. And in particular, it has ongoing talks right now, a 90-day period with a state-owned company in Russia called Rosneft that's bidding on its investment in TNK BP. And so it would make sense for BP to want to have a little extra cash on hand to give it some options.
If BP finds a buyer for the offered Mexican oil fields, the firm will have successfully unloaded just over 90% of the assets that it wants to sell, putting into question what else the oil giant might put on the offering block. Ginger Vaughn, CCTV, Houston.